Hello everyone, I'm here today to review Transformers Siege Megatron. Before I get into everything else, I'd like to say this is the one from the 3-pack, and I do not have the two minicons that he comes with, as those I gave to Rodimus. So, yeah, just letting you guys know, I gave those to Rodimus along with all my other minicons. So if you guys were here like my early days of YouTube making, then yeah, I don't have any of those mini cons I reviewed anymore. So yeah, just want to let you guys know. But yeah, this is Megatron. Megatron turns into a tank, Cybertronian tank. As you know, anything that looks alien is apparently Cybertronian. So yeah, creative liberties all of a sudden. So yeah, that's gotta be fun. Why is? But yeah, just letting you guys know, this is an older figure of mine. So in the days where I painted my figures, yeah, this dude's in those days. So you can tell by like the front being like gray, his waist being red, so on and so forth. Yeah. But yeah, this is Megatron. First thing I like to talk about is just the overall design. I like the design, his arm, due to the transformation, it lets his arms kind of just go backwards and work like this. It lets him just rotate around and around and around. Good turret. Another thing, this here is his sword. So, hell yeah, good weapon storage. Second thing, I like to do this with my Megatron because it will allow him to look up, and if he wants to, bam, look down. And all you have to do to make him look up is just do this. I just push those down, like so. And now he's looking up, shooting the Autobot scum that's around him. Another thing that I did really like, I liked the silver paint that they used. Downside, wears off really quickly. So yeah, as you can tell with his arms, it's already wiping off. You'll see it a lot on his chest as well, which is very unfortunate, as I loved how his chest looked. Just to now see it all chipped and weathered, that's fun. So, yeah. This is Megatron. Transformation? Actually, I think there's a bit more to talk about here. Another thing before I go into transformation. I like how they did like the panel lining. Like all the panel lining details, the air intakes, so on and so forth. Like overall, even the tank barrels, the headlights here, so on and so forth. Like all of this. I just love all of this. It all looks good. And now we get into the transformation. But yeah, I think that's about it for tank mode. So let's get into robot mode. First thing that I like to do, flip feet up, then flip back heel down. Same thing with this side. Bam. Now we got this. Go around, pull this entire assembly up, pull these apart a bit gently because you don't want to risk breaking them. Then pull this piece out. Then you come around to the arms. Untab one arm from the cannon and then rotate it around. Then flip these little parts down. Flip out the hands like so, and then clip those in and close those. There you go. Untab that. Bam. Rotate that up. Tab that in. Do the same thing on this side. Then kind of just tap these in, tap these in. Come on, no time for this. tab in. There you go. There's your Siege Megatron. I just noticed my camera's like angled down. Come on. It was really angled down there. Come on. Yeah, that'll do. Huh. Gotta keep an eye on that base. Alright, but yeah, this is Megatron. He is, as you all know, leader of the Decepticons. And also murderer of Optimus Prime. If you watched the 86 movie, then you should know Megatron killed Optimus, which is unfortunate. And if I was a kid around that time period and seeing my favorite Autobot leader, my inspiration, my hero basically, die for the first like genuine time in the like G1 era of Transformers, that would really fuck with me. I'm not gonna lie, like that would actually really mess with me. And if that happened, I would be like, what the hell? But yeah, this is Megatron. Megatron is a Voyager class figure, and he scales well with Optimus. Unfortunately, I have none of those figures with me, but I can grab Tigertron because he's the closest one to me. So let's just get him like all kind of prepped up. There you go. Tigertron is just a bit shorter than Megatron, but they are both from Voyager class. That means Megatron. No, Rhinox is bigger than Tigertron, I think. Is he? My God, I can't even remember myself now. Lovely. But yeah, this is Megatron. Megatron is personally one of my favorite figures. He is my favorite Megatron figure that I've had, as I've had 3. This one, Siege. Then we have the 2007 Studio Series Megatron and Revenge of the Fallen Megatron, the Studio Series one as well. I like the Studio Series Megatron's designs a lot. Revenge of the Fallen looked, but I still liked it. I still liked Revenge of the Fallen Megatron's design. It was unique, interesting, and admittedly, yeah, it looked like he looked like just a very odd thing. Like I can't call it a human because, like, I can't call it a humanoid shape. Like, yeah, it had legs and arms, but oh man, they could have definitely worked a lot more on that design. I am not gonna lie, that design could have definitely been worked on a lot more. Whew, man, yeah. But yeah, this is Megatron. His head sculpt looks lovely. I always had a soft spot for Megatron's bucket head. Downside, hollow gap there when you try to make him look up, it's not gonna, oh, that actually stayed. Doesn't always stay for me. I guess now it does. But yeah, when you try to make him look up, if you have a tight ball joint on Megatron's head, and it's a siege mold, this happens. Earthrise actually fixed this problem. And along with that, Earthrise also made it so his arms could actually, clip in when you rotate him up. So, good for them. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Give him his sword. His sword sucks. I'm not gonna lie. This thing just sucks. Like, it doesn't even stay in his hand. Like, yeah, it'll stay in there like this, but watch. You see? It doesn't stay tight in there. This one, I think, has a better chance. Yeah, this one stays in there. But even when you start shaking him around a bit, he does just over time, drop him. Which is why I just prefer to use the side tab here and plug it into his back. Does it make him a bit back heavy? Yes. That's why they gave him these long heels. But not even they can keep him up sometimes, because he will still want to fall. But yeah, this is Megatron. I liked his chest detail. But then, it all kind of scratched away because when I was a kid, I played with him on a sidewalk. But you see, in alt mode, there's not much clearance between his chest and his treads. So when I was playing with him, you want to know what happens? I, roll him on the ground. First thing that fucking happens, his chest loses half of his paint and his knees got scratched up. Not his knees, something down here. Like something down here or somewhere down underneath these treads got really scratched up, and I don't know what it was. But yeah, just Megatron got overall fucked over in the designing process. Like, yes, robot mode looks lovely. Tank mode looks awesome. They should have put much more clearance between the ground and his treads. And with that, make his torso not so close to the ground. Or you could extend the treads just a bit. So a situation like that never happens again, where Megatron loses basically all of his goddamn paint. Because, that's just what you want. You just want your leader of the Decepticons to look like he just went through World War III and lost miserably. Admittedly, this is good for war designs. Downside, he looks like shit in any other design. I like him a lot, though. He's a good design. I love him a lot. I love the mold. I will willingly get the Earthrise one, more or less just because I need a Megatron that actually looks good and is also G1 based. But if I never do end up getting Earthrise, this will make a sufficient substitute. But yeah. I guess that's about it I have to say about Robot Mode, I do really enjoy his panel lines. I do enjoy, like, his ab buttons, like, with the blues, yellows. I like the red design on his arms and his waist. Actually, I think I might have painted this one. I'm not sure. I can't remember. It's been so long. Then we have his leg designs as well, which I like. Again, I can't remember if I painted those. What I do remember is I painted over all the silver, like, scuff marks that were on his waist and legs and his cannon. I hated that silver paint job that was just there. Like, what was the point of having silver on his legs and waist and his barrel? Like, there's just no reason for that. So why not just gloss over it with marker, then put a layer of that super glue that works like a brush. Boom. You get a thing that practically does not chip at all, and works just fine. But yeah, this is Megatron. I guess since I don't really have anything else to really say about him, we can get into articulation. So yeah, head can look up that far, and if you utilize the entire ball joint, he can look all the way up. Let's bring that back down. He can look down that far. His head can go full 360 due to it being on a ball joint, like so. His arm can go full 360, can go that far out, and his bicep is on, or elbow is on a swivel and 90-degree bend, like so. Waist swivel. Legs go back that far, but if you want to kind of just move his back a bit further back, like so. Yeah, might make it look like he has cannons on his shoulders, which, admittedly, if you want an Armada Starscream but give him a Megatron, you can do, because if you just take your time with him, you can actually get a decent Armada Starscream-esque Megatron. I just did that right now. Wow, that's lovely. But yeah, his leg can go back that far if you move his backpack out back a bit. Leg can go forward that far, like so. If you move his arms up, his legs can go out that far. So, splits. Lovely. Another thing, thigh swivel, 360. Knee bend, 90 degrees. Ankle pivot, like so. can actually get into some pretty dynamic poses too if you take your time. Like, let's see. See, you can get that one. Actually, that's not a bad pose. I should have used that for his thumbnail. But yeah, final point of articulation. If you flip his heel in, you can get a toe bend. Meaning that you could get an Optimus, like mid-flight-esque, like kind of battle stance. Just like, bam. There you go. But yeah, that is Siege Megatron. And yeah, I believe that's it. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. I thank you guys a lot for being subscribed to my channel, you know. With that helps me out a lot as well. Because overall, I just need the help on YouTube. More or less just because I want to grow as a channel. And I just want to, like, I just want to be able to enjoy my life, you know, doing what I like, which is this. I love doing this. This thing makes me the most happy I've been. Like, just making a normal YouTube video, like so right now, just makes me really happy. Right now, I'm really happy to be doing this. I don't really feel this type of happiness unless if I'm seeing someone I really love to be around, like my mom or my dad, or just most of my family overall, you know. A lot of them are really good people, and I love being around them. But then there's the feelings that I get, like, when I wake up and I know I have to go to school. The feeling of, God damn it. Why? Why? Why do I have to wake up? Why do I have to go to school? Why do I have to do math class? Like, I know math is important, but personally to me, all I would really want to know is addition, multiplication, division, and subtraction. That's literally all that I would like to know. But no, all you have to do fractions. Well, actually, fractions are pretty useful, not gonna lie. But then you also have to introduce number. No. You have to introduce letters into math. Now, you see, letters, that's where I cross the line. Letters are not needed. It was hard enough for me to understand math with numbers, you know, because I'm going to be fully honest with you, I'm not sure if I have a mental disorder when it comes to, like, learning or learning disorder. I'm not sure if I have a disorder. I'm starting to think I do sometimes due to how much trouble I'm having in math. And truth be told, I'm really starting to hate math much more. Like, I love the teachers I'm around, you know, awesome teachers. Like, you gotta be honest with me, guys. You get those really cool teachers that you like. I have one of those teachers for my math. Awesome teacher. Love being around him. Cool dude. It's the subject that I hate. I just hate learning math. You know, like, I try, and I try. What do I get? An F. An F, an F, an F, and an F. What's your total grade? An F. Oh, what's that? You have an F in math? Oh, guess you don't go to college. Oh, what's that? You have an F in college? Oh no, I guess you don't get this job. You'll just starve and die like the rest of the world that doesn't know how to do fucking math. Like, oh my god. Math, I understand its importance, but I don't understand math. Like, math is useful, but it's also useless to me. There's its uses, and then there's no uses. Like, truth be told, there's jobs that I'd love to get that I know I'm not gonna get. All because I don't know this one stupid-ass equation. Meaning that I just won't be able to get it. I'm like, what the hell? Just because I don't know that one equation, just because I failed that one part of math, doesn't mean I suck at it. It just means I'm not good at that certain thing. If that job has that certain thing, then don't hire me for that part of the job. Hire me for another part, or a part that you just need someone for. But no, if you don't know math, you can't be hired for any good job. Instead, you're stuck with a crappy job that you know you will not be good at, a job you know you won't love, and a job you'll just overall hate. Like, god damn it. That's life for you, dude. That's life for you guys, you know? Like, you don't get what you want. You're just stuck in a system that's useless. The grade system, you know? The grade system doesn't really matter. Let's be honest. The grade system does not matter at all. Like, it's basically something more or less for the parents to think about. Like, the grade system is like, if you basically, like, F means you're failing that one subject. Your parents take that more personally than you do. Like, me, I don't really care if I have an F in math. Yeah, means I'm failing it, so parents make a bigger deal out of it, more or less because I believe it has something to do with their pride, you know? Oh no, my kid has an F in math. That must mean I'm a failure. And you know, like, what the hell type of mindset is that? You can't have a mindset like that. People that have a mindset like that, I understand, you know? I had a mindset like that for a while when I was a kid. But then that mindset kind of vanished and I started enjoying life much more. I started this YouTube channel. And it just sucks overall because, you know, I just want to enjoy my life just fine. I just want to be able to sleep well, do everything I need just fine. And then all the things that I don't know, I can leave. I can leave them unknown until I want to start learning them. Just because I don't know that thing now doesn't mean I'm not going to figure it out eventually later. It's just like the stupidest shit. Life isn't a game. That's obvious. Life isn't fun. Another obvious thing. But when life depends on numbers and letters, there's just something that I have to start questioning. Like, I understand the numbers, but numbers and letters in math? Who the hell invented letters with math? Who was so bored to the fucking point they think letters would be fun in math? Like, sweet, but Jesus, what the hell? I just want to, like, enjoy my day. Once I walk into math class and I remembered, oh, fuck. I'm like, why can't I just do a simple equation? Like, today, we went through this long-ass equation just to figure out what we could do with subtraction. You know, this long equation ends up with, like, 2 minus blank equals 1. I'm thinking to myself, it's 1. Goes through this equation that takes about 5 minutes just to end up with 1 as that blank answer. It was 2 minus 1 that equaled 1. I'm like, what the fuck? You went through this long-ass equation trying to figure out what slope is. I mean, we already know what slope is now. To figure out how to get the answer for this one thing. And when you could have just easily done it with a bit of division, bit of, subtraction, bit of addition, and a bit of multiplication. But no, you had to add all these extra other things for people like me to slip up on and think about, fuck, I'm like, what the hell? Well, I kind of just went on a huge rant there. Sorry about that, guys. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a lovely day. And, oh my god, I can't believe I just went on all about that. Sorry about that, guys. I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Enjoy your day. See ya.